Of romance with your phone, with your banking services. I think you should give a round of applause to that. The user interface is very different from what you are used to. So yes, a lot of the applications these days, I don't want to segment it. You sort of get tired over use. If you experience that, would you mind to wave your hands? You have applications on your phone that you get tired of. Okay, so we're not going to mention names. Now, this one will give you that uniqueness. And we'll tell you very shortly why we are here. Thank you. Next slide, please. So, it's personalized. It means the moment you onboard on the platform has a way to sense a lot of the other information on your phone and identify your peculiarities. So we have some artificial intelligence fused on our banking application that is able to help you go beyond your regular banking services. Of course, some of the features you have, it's a lean experience. You have the native promo and information area. So we're going to be launching promos to you from time to time. We'll be giving you some free services, some new features, and you'll be able to see that the moment you log on to your page. Very shortly, I'll show you what the user interface would look like for the main page. That's the dashboard on the main page. So, now, do you think this is different from what you currently have on the other banking applications? Who thinks so? I'm not sure you can see this clearly. Okay, sorry. But from the dashboard, a lot of the things you want to do, it's a one-click type of application. That means you want to effect transfers, you want to perform bills payments, you want to take a loan facility, you want to check your balance of course. Everything you can see right from the dashboard. So the concept is one click. So of course, we are also very customer-centric. What that means is that you will not be relating with robots. So for the first time, I think you should give a round of applause for that. You will not be relating with robots. Real human being will be available to serve you 247 every day of the week, every day of the month. And that's an amazing thing. So it means that you make a transfer, you have issues with it, you are not sure if it has been effected, which is supposed to be instant, just give us a call, we'll resolve it for you. You have a real human being that will attend to you instantly. And that's an amazing feature that we have added to this. Next slide, please. Of course, the onboarding, the question is how do I get on board this platform? Very easy, very straightforward. Within 7 minutes, actually between 5 and 7 minutes, you are fully onboarded. All we need from you is a phone number to onboard the platform. Again, all of our services are available to you every day of the week. Now, we have an amazing investment feature on the platform that allows you to automatically calculate how much your investment is going to be yielding to you on a daily basis. So it means that if you want to invest, say, 500,000 for 30 days, or you want to do a 10,000 naira for 60 days, you have quick loose cash you want to invest. Everything you need to know about the yield of that investment will be available to you from the dashboard. We have two types of investment. You have the regular fixed deposit. You also have the business type investment. So we will from time to time be throwing you some investment promos. You will be able to access that on the software application. Of course, you can also apply for your loans. If you want loans, now our loans are available within 2 hours. We have artificial intelligence, we have integrations with all of the other services that are necessary that you would require for your loan application. Within 2 hours, we are doing the cash, subject to your eligibility for the loans. Please give a round of applause to the software. Of course, we have a lot of, this is a fintech ecosystem. If you think that there is any form of partnership, relationship, business interactions you want to have with us, we'll be glad based on technology, on regulation, and legal services. We're available to take further discussions with you. I want to say, from the presentation we just had earlier, we are very well secured, and we continue to improve on that, and of course, you can also rest assured that the moment they release the e-Naira to our sector, our sub-sector, the microfinance, we'll be one of the first to grab this and make available to our customers. So I think you should give us another round of applause for that. Thank you very much. Thank you. That's a short presentation from Sophie. If there are questions for us.
All right, thank you very much. Any questions at this point in time? Yeah, there's one question there. Please put the mic there. My own question to you before that question comes, but put the mic there, is, are there any limitations? So you just want my number, right? So would there be transaction limits based on that? Do I have to bring other KPI documents, KYC documents to go higher?
Thank you very much. So we are also CBN compliant. We are regulated by the Central Bank of Nigeria. When you apply, so we tier it, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. And once you provide us the information we need for the top tier 1. This one.
You talked about how user-friendly the application is, and you talked about how, when I get registered, the application will be able to and you'll be able to access certain things on my phone, to do like certain things that I need and all of that. Just basically make it user-friendly. So my question is this: I think this raises some data protection issues because you will be able to access certain things on my phone. So I understand that I do not know if there's like a data privacy policy, but I guess there is one. So my question is this policy one that is also user-friendly? Because typically what you see on most applications is you see a very long 5, 6, 7, 8 page policy. So how user-friendly is this? Is this something that is easy for people to read? Is this something that will not bother me? Something that I would read and then I'll be able to know that, okay, this is what you're using with my data. These are the things that you would have access to on my phone.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So the software application is very friendly and very nice to you. Like we said, it's a romantic relationship. That's the experience we want between the users of software and
we've had a wonderful session this year. I used to speak as a conference speaker at the Nigerian Fintech. Now I'm moderating, so I'm moving up in the food chain, and I'm also a member of the board of Fintech as well. So this is very much at home for me. The topic is actually interesting because we've heard several dimensions of opportunity around fintech space in Africa, in Nigeria. And I dare say, for a country that has over 210 million, 180 million, 190 million, they have different numbers they've given us anyway. But I think we still have the strongest GDP in Africa. It's good to see young and bright and agile mind in-house at almost 4 o'clock here. And that's why we're here. So who is Okpolo? There's a video, are you ready with the video? Just a 3-minute teaser just to showcase what Okpolo is and how Okpolo is galvanizing talent, skills, and entrepreneurship in the ecosystem. Because that actually is painting the canvas of digitalization, innovation, skill set, and entrepreneurship. Can I have the video? Okay.
As the next big growth market of innovation, a description that has persisted for a while, there are many reasons for this optimism. The African continent is home to some of the youngest populations in the world. The World Bank projects that if poverty reduction measures and growth remain sluggish, Africa could be home to 90% of the world's poor by 2030. Leading the innovation revolution in Africa now is Okpolo Global Innovation Limited, an innovation advisory platform for trailblazers who need infrastructure and support networks to grow, and for investors who need promising startups and ideas to invest in. The etymology of the word Okpolo means brain. Possibilities start from the head. The brain, being one of the central nervous system, largest and most complex organ, plays a central role in the control of most bodily functions, especially movements, sensations, thoughts, speech, and memory. This recognition of the massive role of the brain as a source of evolution and innovation led to the establishment of Opolo Global Innovation Limited, with vision statement to turn idea into high-value commercial assets for impact and benefit of all, and mission statement to accelerate growth of ideas that create opportunities through innovation, design thinking, and robust global network of partners. Opolo Global Innovation Limited recognizes the value of quality talents and invests in areas of opportunities and talents that will provide value from solving problems and earn rewards that increase and enrich livelihood.
We are an international firm. Barriers we're breaking, it's the unemployment barrier that we have currently. We're breaking that, and we've been able to engage a whole lot of youth to break that barrier of brain drain, unemployment, and also empower youth in being digital solution developers.
Thousands of youths have benefited from various programs organized by Opolo, where experts have impacted their lives positively with magnificent opportunities.
It's a good program that really exposes us to compete with the outside world in terms of creation. The future is now, and this program, I'm telling you, will add to the major advancements to the youth of Nigeria today.
In like 2 or 3 years back, we've always had reasons to go to Lagos or Ibadan for events like this. Opolo is bringing such down here, and of course we have a hub that will develop people like me, or people who have interest in tech, or people who are doing something in tech right now. So what I stand to build is a platform to showcase what I have and a platform to learn more.
Opolo Global Innovation Limited is on the rise and pours into the youths. No doubt that Nigeria and Africa is fast becoming the global hotbed of innovation to the world.
Fantastic. So the question that begs an answer is that how do you paint a round of applause to that anyway? How do you paint innovation in a digital age? How do you see this generation, Alpha generation, Gen Z, and all the interesting things that we discussed in the last 4 days? And how can we grow this nation where there's a crying dividend movement in Canada and United Kingdom?
It's set to happen. The most anticipated gathering of players in the fintech ecosystem in Nigeria and Africa is set to go live. This is the 5th edition of Nigeria Fintech Week hybrid event with the theme Sustainability and Ecosystem Building, which is scheduled to take place between 25th and 29th October 2021, featuring 1 million attendees, 50 plus features and showcases, and lots more. The Nigeria Fintech Week comes up with a lot of goodies like partnership, event promotion, and many others. Participation is free. Speakers expected at the event are Adebajomo, President Fintech Association of Nigeria, Dr. Segun Aino, President Africa Fintech Network, Patrick Akinwuton, Managing Director and Regional Executive Ecobank Nigeria, Dolapo Agbaje, Vice President Apis Partners, and many other speakers in the fintech world. The Nigeria Fintech Week is sponsored by Amina Partners For more information, log on to www.nigeriafintechweek.org, hello@nigeriafintechweek.org, or chat show on +234 903 000 3031. Nigeria Fintech Week 2021, Sustainability and Ecosystem Building. It's set to happen. The most anticipated gathering of players in the fintech ecosystem in Nigeria and Africa is set to go live. This is the 5th edition of Nigeria Fintech Week hybrid event with the theme Sustainability and Ecosystem Building, which is scheduled to take place between 25th and 29th October 2021, featuring 1 million attendees, 50 plus features and showcases, and lots more. The Nigeria Fintech Week comes up with a lot of goodies like partnership, event promotion, and many others. Participation is free. Speakers expected at the event are Adebajomo, President Fintech Association of Nigeria, Dr. Segun Aino, President Africa Fintech Network, Patrick Akinwuton, Managing Director and Regional Executive Ecobank Nigeria, Dolapo Agbaje, Vice President Apis Partners, and many other speakers in the fintech world. The Nigeria Fintech Week is sponsored by Amina Partners For more information, log on to www.nigeriafintechweek.org, hello@nigeriafintechweek.org, or chat show on +234 903 000 3031. Nigeria Fintech Week 2021, Sustainability and Ecosystem Building.
In terms of investments that have come into technology in Nigeria in the last 12-18 months, pretty much the Western world has realized that there is talent in Nigeria. Not just talent, there is youthful talent in Nigeria, there is digital talent in Nigeria, to such a point that we have a lot of young entrepreneurs who are coming out of school, setting up businesses that essentially will look at a common problem and use technology to basically solve some of those challenges. And that is attracting a lot of money from Silicon Valley today. So the opportunity is there. And if I also look at the ecosystem in which I play in, i.e. large Silicon Valley firms, we're making a lot of investments to build human capacity in Africa today. Because we realize that, number one, the population is young, they're very, very smart, and I hate to say this, they are cheaper than it is investing in the Western world, but we're essentially building hubs in the region where we can actually leverage on talent to start developing different types of applications. Of course, we also suffer from the fact that after we are trained them, we also need to find a way to keep them here and not end up in the Western world. But I believe as we keep on, not everybody's going to make it to the Western world, but as we keep on developing the talent here, we still have a market in Africa where those talents can essentially start offering solutions to solve things that have to do with everyday life. Today, the central bank and co are saying things like financial inclusion, but at the end of the day, it's small fintechs that are actually going to create that avenue to bring as many people as we can into the financial ecosystem.
Thank you very much, Larry. I think that's good. That's good to know. The things that Oracle and the big techs are doing in Silicon Valley. So let me push the prof a bit further on this, because Professor Popola, prof is actually, I think it's one more week or two in Osun State University. So prof is done his bit. He's going to relax somewhere in Honolulu on the beach anyway, and probably just drinking some good liquor. So prof, you've done a lot of work in Osun State, and it would be nice to know how Opola has contributed to that innovation of your institution, most especially in your own time, and what actually now helped that decision making, Prof. If you can actually give us your perspective. Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much, Femi. Yes, I come from the center of the world, like you, some of you may know, initially. I always pride myself as coming from the center of the world. That's the best town in the world, the best village in the world. And so I'm deeply attached to that community. Yes, Osun State University, we've done the bit that we can to change the narrative, particularly of the youth. Some of us have the opinion that Nigerian youth have all the promise to make the difference in our lives. But we have not really been able to harness these resources, like somebody described it earlier on, quite cheap resources. Unfortunately, we've not been able to harness the resources, we've not been able to build their capacity. And I am of the opinion that rurality should not be a death sentence. It shouldn't be a mortuary. Life and the friends have come together to say that, yes, why don't we have this hub in our hometown, Inisha. A similar hub, of course, has been established in Osun State University. So Opolo just came in at the nick of time. Just about the time we were trying to equip that hub, Opolo came in. And right now they are trying to retrofit the hub to make it ready for the use of the young elements within the university and around the university. We also hope we'll be able to do the same thing in my hometown, Inisha. And the essence of all of this is to change the narrative. The Nigerian youth can be useful to themselves,
they can be useful to us, and we can reduce criminality and crimes within our environment. That's the driving force that some of us saw, for which reason we are supporting this cause, and we are very thankful to Apollo for also creating this opportunity for us.
Thank you very much, Prof, for your good service in the nation. And when we see the evolution of technology in the last, I think, 5 years, things around even programming languages involved, from Node.js to Ruby, to all form of Java and enhancements, Python and things like that, microservices, Kubernetes, Docker, or containerized services and things like that. That's all that's happening around technology, bringing value and helping to resolve solutions. And as a guy here, I really want to hear his perspective. It was actually the powerhouse behind Alert before it disappeared to New York. So Konstantinos works for the World Bank. So Konstantinos, in your view, how do you think digital inclusion, as huge as it is in Africa, and involvement that has been on the south still, because you believe and you have a very strong passion about that as well, to say, okay, what are the approaches to be employed to actually bridge this gap? Because there's been a lot of talk around e-money, and all that, and over launch credit alert on phone anyway. So it's not cryptocurrency. So Konstantinos, what are your views on this? I think we just lost him. So when you look at financial inclusion, let's give him some time to come back. When you look at financial inclusion, because at some point I did some work in the microfinance bank. The blended volume of account holders in Nigeria was 39 million blended. I have a 5 bank account anyway. Not that I have money in those 5 bank accounts. One is operational, one is a salary account, one is a business account, but just one BBN across the 5 bank accounts. So when you put it together, it's about 42 million today. When you go and look at the SME register in Nigeria today, it's 46 million SMEs that were registered in Nigeria. Now that numbers around that to serve a population of 78 million growing youth, but there's still a lot of unbanked. So the guy that does my AC in my house, my mechanic, plumber, they want to go to the bank and things like that. And so that's why when we're talking about financial inclusion and where e-money is, how is that actually uplifting that problem statement? And to Prof's point, people moving from rural to urban and urban to rural, I mean the quality of life is actually better in the rural area because you breathe better oxygen anyway. And you are not stuck in traffic like in Lagos. So what the World Bank has done is to put a lot of seed funds in microfinance to help bridge that gap. So Konstantinos, let me go back on the question again. I heard it, Sammy. Fantastic. So fantastic. Please respond. Thank you, sir.
The Atlantic cable stopped and kicked me out for a second, but I'm back. So thank you very much for this question, Femi. So as you told, e-Naira is simply a digital means with increased financial inclusion. However, ultimately, to improve financial inclusion, what is needed is capacity building and skills. And this is what, as you were just saying, World Bank is trying to do and also what Apollo is doing. What do we mean with that, right? Essentially, it is the ability for the people to understand how they can get the required digital skills and make the monies. They will be the e-Naira will be there. They will be able to transact it, and the government will be able, to have more transparency in the payments. However, ultimately, it is capacity building that is needed, and that's what we are trying to do. With multiple other programs globally, and that's also why Apollo is really a great initiative, because it is one of the private, inspirations and organizations that is really trying to build capacities for entrepreneurship, and that essentially means workshops for training, producing material, even giving assistance, giving templates, and even giving funding in the longer term. So these are a few of the different initiatives that we are doing globally, and we are also discussing, among others, with the Apollo team as well. So can you?
The World Bank. I just want to push a bit the prof a bit, now that we have his place, before he disappears to his interesting retirement. So, Prof, in the landscape of Nigeria innovation and entrepreneurship, from yesterday till date, what do you think can change innovation and entrepreneurship landscape? I think you're mute, sir. You're still on mute, sir. This is one of the fun of the technology. You're on mute, sir. you need to unmute, sir.
Can you do that from your end?
Yes, we can hear you now, loud and clear. You got
Now?
it? Yes, we can hear you.
So much has changed, but the problem we actually have with many people and have, fortunately, even in the classrooms, you have teachers on the difficult aspects of life. You're not going to get a job when you leave the university. What I think we can do is to so many positive things around. There are so many positive.
An overall submission from DG here, because it's here live and direct with us, on to sort out the connectivity issue. So let's bring
Okay.
more. What are your perspectives in terms of innovation skills and some of the good work you've done? Maybe you want to actually share that with the audience and then say what exactly is Apollo about? What is Apollo?
Thank you very much, Dr. Femi. Well, it's been a beautiful and interesting event since 4 days now, right? And it shows that the ecosystem is building, right? And there's a whole lot to really explore. So for us at Apollo, in a way, just when the word Apollo for the Yoruba speaking or the Yoruba person, right? So when you mention Apollo, you just say, oh, the brain, yeah. So that is it. Everything we do as human, the source is from the brain. And that's the reason why we actually established this organization to explore these possibilities as our mental, to explore the mental strengths that many of us have. But according to survey, we realize that, we have this mental strength, but you realize that majority of the youth are actually channeling these mental capabilities into some other negative image. And it's just so funny that Nigeria is ranked one of the best country in the world, otherwise. So that's the reason why Apollo is now look at how we can actually provide the resources to rechannel or to reorganize these individuals into making them a better person in the future, and also see that how these their brains can actually bring some money. That's what many of us youth want to get. Money. We are the money generation. How we can actually use the brain to generate more money, especially through addressing digital innovation and skills, as well as also bringing enterprise from all these possibilities.
Thanks. So let me bring everything home. When I look at the betting organization in Nigeria, Bet Nigeria, Nigeria, etc., it's becoming a moving force that cannot be ignored. And there's a lot of API aggregations as well in the country that supports that backend. The same thing goes for crypto as well. It cannot be ignored. So as I round this up, maybe I'll go back to Gary. Just 1 minute of takeaway from this session. I just want your perspective as we begin to tie this on. What do you think innovation and digitalization, skills and entrepreneurial bandwidth can develop and deliver to Nigeria? Just 1 minute, sir. Then I'll move to Prof and then I'll close with Constantine. Mr. Bulade, are you still there? Constantinos, maybe you take it and then wait for Gary to come in.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. We can.
Okay, great, good. Look, in general, as just described, I think there is a recognition of the needs for capacity skills building. There are some great unicorns coming from Nigeria that have to do with training, such as Andela. We just saw that, Facebook is even trying, to do even more now. They are expanding the investment. Andela now is a 3 billion company. So, in general, the need for capacity building is recognized. There are multiple initiatives, and Apollo is one of the fastest moving one. And I really think, as you told, Nigeria will soon be the third largest population in the world, beyond the billions of Nigeria, of China and India. And ultimately, the best way to excel that is capacity building. And indeed, Apollo and the Fintech Association of Nigeria are taking decisive steps into that. And yes, and we will be looking forward in working together with the best possible partners from the World Bank side as well to enhance this journey.
Thanks, Mr. James. Darren, what are your views in 1 minute? What are your views in 1 minute? Prof, what are your views in 1 minute as you take this on?
Well, I'm very glad that the Ajani is a product of University of Osun State University. I'm very proud of him. I think something fundamental has to happen, and that's the approach to delivery in our classrooms, particularly in our universities and polytechnics. For far too long, there's this impression that the only way to have employment is to work with government. I think the approach has to change, and it has to start with us teachers. Let us teach these young ones hope. Let us teach them that there is more to life than working with government, and let us teach them courage to be able to go out there and excel. The opportunities are just too endless, and they can't be ignored.
Thank you, Prof. Deji, from you, 1 minute. You are on side here.
All right. Yes, just as it is, I mentioned, and Opolo in a way is breaking these boundaries that we used to believe that is not possible, and that's the reason why Opolo actually emphasized on the underserved areas, in a way, the rural areas, and that's because it's actually a big one for us because it's actually a national initiative, and the pilot is ongoing currently at Osun State, where we already have a commitment to develop about 12 rural-based innovation centers and 2 innovation hubs in partnership with Obafemi Awolowo University and, of course, Osun State University. The funny thing about this thing is that it's just like people are waiting for this. Our programs, we've run almost about 6 different programs at Osun State in a way, and it's just funny to see how these youths are really learning Nigeria.
And as we put that salami of cybersecurity, revenue optimization, and innovation around digitalization, we want to have responsible innovation around citizenship. We want to have responsible entrepreneurship in our SME landscape. We want to have more unicorns, apart from the ones that we currently have in country. This country is going places. And so the guys that want to disappear to the Western Hemisphere, they can continue. Some of us are here in the trenches. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Dr. Mifemi. Please go towards. No. Let's put your voice. Let me join them, please. And then the other students. The other students here, right? You guys I think they're even better. So you just join them there. Thank you very much for the audience. Thank you, Professor Kaya. Thank you, Dr. Constantino. Thank you, Darren. And thank you, Dr. Luther. Thank you for your time. All right, this is where we end it for day 4. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you for being a great and awesome audience. Have a safe trip home and be safe out there. The students will join shortly after this. Just join them. Don't forget about it. Join them as well. You guys are busy while we're here.
I want to leave.
Every organization must ask one question. What's next for us? For the financial services industry, what's next is not just any question. It determines success and survival.
It is set to happen. The most anticipated gathering of players in the fintech ecosystem in Nigeria and Africa is set to go live. This is the 5th edition of Nigeria Fintech Week Hybrid Event with the theme Sustainability and Ecosystem Building, which is scheduled to take place between 25th and 29th October 2021, featuring 1 million attendees, 50 plus pitches and showcases, and lots more. The Nigeria Fintech Week comes up with a lot of goodies like partnership, event promotion, and many others. Participation is free. Speakers expected at the event are Adebadomo, President Fintech Association of Nigeria, Dr. Shegun, President Africa Fintech Network, Patrick Akinwuton, Managing Director and Regional Executive EcoBank Nigeria, Delapo Agbaje, Vice President ATTENDEES Partners, and many other speakers in the fintech world. The Nigeria Fintech Week is sponsored by Amida Partners are For more information, log on to www.nigeriafintechweek.org, hello@nigeriafintechweek.org, or chat show on +234 903 000 3031. Nigeria Fintech Week 2021, Sustainability and Ecosystem Building. It is set to happen. The most anticipated gathering of players in the fintech ecosystem in Nigeria and Africa is set to go live. This is the 5th edition of Nigeria Fintech Week Hybrid Event with the theme Sustainability and Ecosystem Building, which is scheduled to take place between 25th and 29th October 2021, featuring 1 million attendees, 50 plus pitches and showcases, and lots more. The Nigeria Fintech Week comes up with a lot of goodies like partnership, event promotion, and many others. Participation is free. Speakers expected at the event are Adebadomo, President Fintech Association of Nigeria, Dr. Shegun, President Africa Fintech Network, Patrick Akinwuton, Managing Director and Regional Executive EcoBank Nigeria, Delapo Agbaje, Vice President ATTENDEES Partners, and many other speakers in the fintech world. The Nigeria Fintech Week is sponsored by Amida Partners are Information, log on to www.nigeriafintechweek.org, hello@nigeriafintechweek.org, or chat show on +234 903 000 3031. Nigeria Fintech Week 2021, Sustainability and Ecosystem Building. It is set to happen. The most anticipated gathering of players in the fintech ecosystem in Nigeria and Africa is set to go live. This is the 5th edition of Nigeria Fintech Week Hybrid Event with the theme Sustainability and Ecosystem Building, which is scheduled to take place between 25th and 29th October 2021, featuring 1 million attendees, 50 plus pitches and showcases, and lots more. The Nigeria Fintech Week comes up with a lot of goodies like partnership, event promotion, and many others. Participation is free. Speakers expected at the event are Adebadomo, President Fintech Association of Nigeria, Dr. Shegun, President Africa Fintech Network, Patrick Akinwuton, Managing Director and Regional Executive EcoBank Nigeria, Delapo Agbaje, Vice President ATTENDEES Partners, and many other speakers in the fintech world. The Nigeria Fintech Week is sponsored by Amida Partners are For more information, log on to www.nigeriafintechweek.org, hello@nigeriafintechweek.org, or chat show on +234 903 000 3031. Nigeria Fintech Week 2021, Sustainability and Ecosystem Building. It is set to happen. The most anticipated gathering of players in the fintech ecosystem in Nigeria and Africa is set to go live. This is the 5th edition of Nigeria Fintech Week hybrid event with the theme Sustainability and Ecosystem Building, which is scheduled to take place between 25th and 29th October 2021, featuring 1 million attendees, 50 plus pitches and showcases, and lots more. The Nigeria Fintech Week comes up with a lot of goodies like partnership, event promotion, and many others. Participation is free. Speakers expected at the event are Adebajomo, President, Fintech Association of Nigeria; Dr. Segun Aino, President, Africa Fintech Network; Patrick Akinwuton, Managing Director and Regional Executive, Ecobank Nigeria; Dolapo Agbaje, Vice President, Apis Partners, and many other speakers in the fintech world. The Nigeria Fintech Week is sponsored by Amida Partners are. For more information, log on to www.nigeriafintechweek.org, hello@nigeriafintechweek.org, or chat show on +234 903 000 3031. Nigeria Fintech Week 2021, Sustainability and Ecosystem Building. It is set to happen, the most anticipated